Holy. Okay, so just to start this one out, I just gotta thank you all for, I mean, I wouldn't say it's outrageous support, but you know, the support on my last video, I think currently it's 2 in the morning right now. I don't know why I would really love to just record these when it's really late. Maybe it's because I just love it when my house is quiet. Well, anyways, thank you guys for the amount of support. On last video, we got to like 300 views, I think, which is pretty insane. So that deserves a thank you. So yeah, I just wanted to get that one out of the way. Second off, I wanted to give an update on model replacing. I had touched it in my last video and I just said, hey, it's possible. Well, my good friend Hydos has released his tools to do it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea what any of this is or what any of it does, but all of that will be in the link in the description if you think you can have a hand in it. Good luck, and if you need any help, you know, there's the entire reverse engineering server. Other than that, a little bit more on that topic, we've gotten people doing some, and by people I mean Mr. Winter Nombre, doing model replacements of hats. So here's that example. We got Whirlwind with the coin. Just kind of funny because Debug Minion also uses Whirlwind's model, so it's just kind of a funny nod. I'm pretty sure that's why the coin was chosen. Don't know really what they're doing over there. I haven't really looked into it, but it looks like they're finding out how to do texture stuff, which is awesome. Again, I can't really say anything about it because I don't know. I don't know. I'm stupid. Well, anyways, that's all great and awesome. So, yeah, if you're in the reverse engineering server, definitely gotta congratulate them on that, I guess. But yeah, the tools to do all that stuff will be in the description. Thank you, Hydos, for letting me share this. Moving on. So, yesterday I touched in on the website for Toys for Bob, right? And I said that there was this password. No, unfortunately, nobody's found the password, but we found out that it is possible to unlock that password screen by, if you're on desktop, what you have to do is you just have to shrink the window to make it somewhat closer to a phone's aspect ratio, and then all of a sudden it kind of works. I'm gonna do it real quick. I gotta do my own testing and my own research just so I know I'm not just trolling everybody here. I'm pretty sure that's what happened because I saw my friend do it while we were in a BC. Click on the Toys for Rob thing, and yep, it worked. Now, I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but of course I'm providing screenshots. There's definitely some interesting stuff here. We can't really do inspect element and try and get into what the password may be, what the URL is. Maybe that might have something to do with it. We can never really know. But yeah, that's cool. We have that now. So that's cool. As for the Astrobot stuff, I touched on that as well yesterday, and I can confirm that I have my own copy on the way, and as you guys are watching this, I'm probably playing it right now. And by on the way, I mean I snagged a copy from my GameStop, or it was like really late, so I couldn't actually just go in, so I just had them hold on to it. I hope they hold on to it. I hope I'm playing it as you're watching this. But it should be cool. I'll definitely keep my eyes out for any Spyro? Why did I say that? Skylander references, because you already know I'm going to talk about it. As for recently, for people who've been around for a little bit longer, you might be like, whoa, dude, you're pumping out content like crazy. This isn't like you. Honestly, man, sometimes when it's really late at night, I just get the motivation to start pumping bangers after bangers, and that's what you're watching right now. And you know what? I'm having a lot of fun doing just like these talking videos where I just sit in front of a microphone and talk over some gameplay. So it's really awesome. It's really cool. So with that being said, this whole streak of doing these videos where I just sit here and talk, it may slow down. Do not expect these 6 daily because this is terrible. I procrastinate doing these things until the very last second, and I was planning on going to bed at like midnight, a reasonable hour, and here I am at 2 a.m. and I plan to watch a movie before I sleep. And then I gotta do a thumbnail, and then I gotta do editing, so I might not be able to sleep tonight, but we can only hope. But yeah, here we are. Sorry. I just paused myself in Audacity. I'm still figuring all this stuff out. Anyways, to update people on the podcast, because some people are like, man, I wonder who these people are that he's gonna bring on. I'm still not gonna say, but I will say go check it out because it's the coolest Skylander podcast there is. No controversy, at least I hope there isn't. It's always great to see in this community. Still nothing going on with that. I'm thinking about publishing the 9th episode instead of publishing them simultaneously together, like I had previously said. So let me know what you guys think about that, because I might do it. I don't know yet. That's cool and all. As for the stuff that I'm doing behind the scenes with my own personal project, we are cooking out here, and I am so excited. I'm actually gonna say it. We are going to be announcing whatever it is we are working on, probably around the end of the year, unless I feel silly and decide to do it sooner. Yeah, so look forward to December, January. In other announcement news, we've got Skylanders Trap Team, the 10-year anniversary. As you guys may know, it's 2024, which means 10 years ago, Skylanders Trap Team. Debatably one of the best games in the series. I personally don't think so. I'm more of a Giants and a Superchargers person myself, but you know what? We love opinions around here. So they may keep the tradition of doing these 10-year anniversary, live streams or just quick videos, going over the history of it, which I really hope they do this year. They may have teased it back when Giants had its anniversary video. They said, haha, 2 years from now. Here we are 2 years from then. So maybe they have something to put out for Trap Team. Now, going back to Trap Team, you may remember on the Toys for Bob website, or just recently, they've been using this purple crystallized background. A lot of people in the Skylanders community like to tie that back to Trap Team. Well, I mean, here we are, 10-year anniversary of Trap Team, one of the biggest games, if not the biggest game in the whole franchise, and they're using the same crystal thing. And it's the 10-year anniversary, so I mean, it's kind of one of those perfect times to where if they're going to do a Skylanders game, might as well do it now. Everything's just kind of lining up. Do I think it's going to be Skylanders Trap Team 2? Skylanders Trap Team, the squeakquel? Unfortunately, it may not be. It may not even be Skylanders. They may have just cooked up their own IP. Maybe they have Toys to Life, maybe they don't. Who knows? Who knows? I really hope. And I'm pretty sure all of us watching do. Unfortunately, nothing is confirmed yet, other than they are working with Xbox. So, I mean, there's a chance still. And I know everybody under the sun has been talking about the fact that, hey, everything's pointing to Skylanders, but at the same time, everything could be pointing to literally everything else. We don't know yet. It's only up to speculation, and I'm just going to speculate it's Skylanders. But, the community's been doing that for a long, long time. So I'm definitely not new to that party. Do we hope it's Skylanders? Of course we do. I mean, I do. Maybe not the Spyro fans, but they're just Spyro fans. So yeah, I just wanted to touch back on that because I think I had mentioned it briefly last video. But yeah, I think everything could be pointing towards a possible Skylanders game. Actually, now that I mention it, I want to talk about when they could be possibly announcing this. Sorry, I can't talk. When they could be possibly announcing this game. Now, they said that they've got nothing to announce anytime soon, and that was back in May. There is a chance that something has changed. Maybe they said, okay, now that we're in a little bit more finished of a state, let's do it. We don't know. I mean, they could just be waiting until after I announce it because, they know that I'm going to have the cooler announcement, but, that's beside the point. But we don't know when they're announcing it, but they could be announcing it soon. I don't know if there's any game presentations coming up, other than like maybe a Nintendo Direct or, something. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You know. And they've only been working on this new project of theirs for maybe a year now, maybe. And as we know, they're able to pump out a Skylander game in less than a year if they really wanted to. Do I think if it is Skylanders, I don't think they're just going to rush it like they usually do. I think they're going to take their time and definitely please the fans, which I know that they're going to do regardless. But yeah, I think we're getting to the point where I think an announcement, a trailer, or something is right around the corner. If it's Skylanders, it's gonna be right around the corner. I feel like we could possibly get an announcement trailer, like how they did back in the day with the toys and the CGI, or, the things like that. We could be getting something within the next month or two. I'm gonna confidently say that if it's Skylanders, it'll be announced within the next month or two. And you already know I'm gonna milk the shit out of it for content, because what do you think I'm doing right now? But again, we can only hope. But yeah, we're hitting about that time where if it is, they're gonna announce it within the next little bit. What would be great is if it's a launch title for the next Nintendo system. They've kept that tradition ever since the Wii U. They were a little bit late in the Wii's life cycle. They launched in 2011 on the Wii. Then they had Giants as a launch title for the Wii U. And then Imaginators was a Switch launch title. So for the past couple of times, Skylanders has been a launch title. I think maybe it might be the same here. Now, people might be saying, well, if they're working with Xbox, they're just going to make it an Xbox exclusive or put it on Game Pass and keep it there. Here's the thing. They could be working with Xbox. That doesn't mean it's going to go straight to Game Pass. What I think will happen if this is something Skylanders related is the previous games will be ported onto Game Pass, either with like a digital portal, or maybe they'll, re-release the portal, because Fortnite re-released like some Guitar Hero controllers for the festival stuff. I think it'd be definitely easy for them to get a hold of some sort of manufacturer and re-release some portals. That'd be definitely really easy on their end, and for the fans of the franchise, they could definitely get into it. And hey, we have a cheaper alternative to the Xbox One portal. That's something I could see them doing. I don't know for sure though. But for their actual project, if they are partnering with Xbox, I mean, look at like Sea of Thieves. That was put on PlayStation, and that was an Xbox exclusive. I think that was Xbox Studios only for the longest time. So, I mean, look at Minecraft, the owners are Xbox, Microsoft, and it's on literally every single system you can think of in the modern day. So, just because they're working with Xbox does not mean it's only going to be an Xbox game. Will it be heavily prioritized on Xbox? Most likely. But it will most likely, be on all the other systems too, with this new Nintendo handheld, home console, whatever, even a hybrid. It'll be the launch title. I guarantee. If it's Skylanders, they're gonna announce it soon. I know that I just have a gut feeling that the Switch 2, whatever you want to call it, I call it the Switch U because it's funny. The new Nintendo system, we'll just call it that, right? That's going to be announced very soon. I just have a gut feeling that whenever that gets announced, shortly after Skylanders, if that's what they're working on, right? Because they want to show that, hey, we're working on a new game. Oh yeah, it's also going to be a launch title for this new system. Will I get Skylanders 7 for the Nintendo Switch U? No. I'm going to get it for the PS5 and probably Xbox. Will they port it to Steam though? That is a really interesting question. I mean, Spyro's Adventure, they didn't get a Steam release, but it did get a PC port. And then they just kind of didn't do anything with PC afterwards, which makes sense. But now with PC gaming being like heavily prioritized by most gamers, even in the console scene, a lot of people have been switching to PC lately because they could just play freaking everything. And they're also getting cheaper to produce, or make, I guess. So, I mean, releasing a Skylanders game on Steam is almost a guaranteed. And with most portals being able to use on PC anyways, even the older ones, I I guarantee they're gonna have some sort of Steam release, or maybe they could do what they did with Disney Infinity, that is, and just re-release some of the games and do like an emulated Portal in a sense. I don't know. I didn't play the remastered Infinity games because I don't like Infinity. I gave it a try though, so yeah, there's at least that. So I know this is another video of just speculating about Trap Team 2. As I just like to call it because of the purple crystallized background, as I said previously. There isn't really anything confirmed. Again, everything I just said is speculation, just kind of fan theories, if you will. Go ahead and drop in the comments what you think this whole thing could be. If it is a new game, what you think it could be about, what the storyline could be, because hey, if you drop something interesting, I might make a video on it, because as you guys know, I love milking everything in existence for content, even people. I mean, I run a whole podcast dedicated to Skylanders. Just joking. I hope everybody knows that I'm joking. But I'm done yapping. It's 2 in the morning, and I still have to edit this and get it out by the morning. By like 11:30 my time, that's when I usually publish these things. Well, I gotta go do that now. So again, if you guys have any theories as to what this next Skylanders game could be, drop it in the comments, because again, you'll get a shout out. Yeah, you'll get a shout out. That's what I'm just gonna say it is, a shout out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.